Alright guys, we're back. It's a brand new day. We got a couple of requests in from Sandy C. I'll just say Sandy C. Not to give up her anonymity. Anyway, thank you very much, Sandy. This is Sabastian Bach. Now, I didn't even know he did songs on his own. I know him from Skid Row. So, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a treat. It looks to me like he's maybe a little bit older here. I don't know. But it's called Hold On to the Dream. And I'm stoked to hear this, because he's one of my favorite singers of all time. I once watched an interview with him, and they asked him if he's scared about wrecking his voice, and he said he didn't care. He didn't care. He was going to do the best he could do, when he could do it, and all the rest be damned. And you gotta give him some respect for that, you know, like he just went all in. So, Sebastian Bach, Hold On to the Dream. Let's clean the screen up, and let's see what he does outside of, on his own time, basically.
In my mind, I hold on to the dream through fading sanity. A cold heart never bleeds, no. But not tonight. We were meant to be. Give me faith in my belief, and I can
A. Number one. Numero uno. It's weird to see him that old. It is. For me. Because when I got into him, he was just a young boy. He was a whippersnapper. And it's just B. Uno, tuno, whatever. Dressed in all leather. That is so him. And 3, he still sounds great. Still sounds great. I could hear in his voice, like, you could tell he was kind of taking it easier than he used to, but you could still hear those notes, that scream, that, I don't know how he does it. Like my favorite song that he's ever sung. Am I saying that right? Sung? Sounds like sun. Sung, has ever sing it, was Wasted Time. And that's my favorite song that he's ever done. And it is so fantastic. Yeah, it's actually up on my channel if you want to go look for it. I could not put that on the channel. What is with me today? I'm talking in riddles. Absolutely fantastic. I could definitely tell he still has a pretty good hold on what he's doing. I feel like he toned it down a bit from when he was younger, which is understandable. Like he can't go all out anymore. I get that. But he still went far enough that you could hear Sebastian. You could hear his old self coming through in a more moderate way. Fucking awesome, man. I love this guy. I love Sabastian Bach. I'll never ever say anything bad about him. I know there's like this whole thing between there was a Megadeth thing and Metallica thing, and I don't know, there was some band back and forth, whatever. But the guy is amazing. The dude can sing. The dude can sing. That's all there is to it. He's one of my favorite singers. And I'm a huge Skid Row fan. I, in fact, have a Skid Row shirt. And so, just kind of going back to that. Yeah. It was nostalgic. It was fun. Thank you very much, Sandy. That was great. Alright. Shout out to all these guys, including Sandy, whose name is coming across the screen right now, for requesting songs and showing me. I didn't even know he had a solo career. I wouldn't have known until Sandy said so. And so that's why requests are so important. I don't know what I don't know. You guys collectively know much more than I do. So help me out, guys. Love y'all. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you this afternoon. Cheers.